welcome to Some More Stuff with Mrs. Whaley.
You just like shoulder check me while sitting down.
I'm so sorry.
She's not witty, but she's aggressive.
She's violent. She's violent. Got two flaws.
I smile while I'm
Why I'm mean.
not.
Me too. Okay. So we're gonna find the standard form of the ellipse with the given characteristics and this. I wore these in the picture. And your clay hat.
And
It is recording.
Okay, so
You missed our talk show with
Miss
this
Wing
one.
yodeled and yo-yo.
I filled in for you, and it was the Mad
You
Not
weren't
Cat.
wearing
The
this?
Mad Not Cat talk show.
Oh, that's so
I tried to
depressing.
record it.
It was probably the best talk show, and I'm.
It was. Okay.
it really was.
So if it's centered at the origin, we know that H and K are what?
Yeah, he
What are H
actually.
and K?
0, 0.
0, 0, because it's centered at the origin. Okay? And I know that since those have to be 0, that's the second part. This is my K, right? No matter what point I'm in. So what column would this be in? The first one or the second one? First one, why? Okay. Alright, so if I look at what's the same, the second part's the same. This is the only part that has the second part the same. Because this one has the plus or minus. Okay? So I know the first part, this is equal to H plus A. And this one's equal to H minus A, right? And the foci, this is equal to H plus C. This is equal to H minus C. So I know H plus A is equal to 6. And I know H is 0. So A is what? Okay, now if you get negatives on this, like when we plug in and do something different, you get a negative number, it's okay because A and B, C will always be.
Will all of the office aides please report to the gymnasium if you are an office aide?
Do you want the glasses, Lucas?
Yeah.
Because these will become
And the climber.
squared in the
No, he's-
formulas, so it doesn't really matter because the positive squared is a positive and the negative squared is a positive, right? Then with my foci, the formula is H plus C. So I know that H plus C equals 2. And I know H is 0, so 0 plus C is 2. So what's C? 2. Okay, how would I find B?
C squared of the mine.
Okay, so C squared equals A squared minus B squared. So 4 equals 36 minus B squared. Subtract 36, divided by negative 1. Oh my goodness, I can't write. So I know B is actually equal to the square root of 32. Okay, once you find everything, all you're doing is now plugging it into the equation. So this would be x minus 0 squared, or just x squared, over a squared, so 36, plus y minus 0 squared, or just y squared, over square root of 32 squared is 32, equals 1. I like this better than the whole first part.
Is that the square root of 32?
The b is the square root of 32, and then you square it in the formula, so that it just becomes 32. Alright, one more today.
Please make my ears stick out. That clam hat is killing me. I love that.
Where did you get that?
NCYC.
Did you buy it?
Was it one of the rare ones?
Yes, I had the Snoopy and the Clem. They were the rarest and like the most wanted.
Yeah.
And I ended up trading my Snoopy hat. I still regret it to this day. And this year I sold my pie hat for $20.
Are you started having people pay?
No, this girl came up to me, she's like, I will give you $20 for that pie hat, and I was like, you know what, okay.
Okay, you had to pass this through the point one on parabolas. I didn't do an example on your notes, we had one on your homework, but I'm gonna do an example on the ellipsis. I forget what's number. Okay, same direction, so we know H and K are both what? Zero. Okay, which column are we gonna be in, first one or second one?
First one. Or second one.
I'm gonna say second one,
Yeah.
okay? Here's how I know, if I look at my vertices, this one has H plus AK and this one has H plus A. Well, I already know if this is 0, that's H, so it has to be this one. So this is K plus A and this is K minus A. Okay? So I know K plus A is 5, and K is 0, so I know A is 5. So to find B, I plug in everything I know, and we'll solve this equation for B. So if I plug in just H, K, and A, I would have x minus 0 squared over B squared plus y minus 0 squared over 25 equals 1. Okay, it passes through the point 4, 2. So you're temporarily, we're gonna put this in for x and this in for y, and that'll give us our b. So if I put a 4 in here, and I put a 2 in there, so 4 minus 0 is 4. What's 4 squared?
16.
So this is 16 over b squared. 2 minus 0 is 2. What's 2 squared? 4. 4 over 25 is 1.
I was rough.
You're all over 4 squared, but 2 squared was too hard. Okay, so to solve for b, I would subtract 4/25. So I have 16 over b squared equals, what was that, 21 over 25? Is everybody okay if I cross multiply? Okay. So I would have 21b squared equals 400.
What would you have done if you said no?
I would have multiplied by b squared and then divided. And then I would divide by 21. Okay, now do I really need to take the square root of b squared? Okay, on this I don't need to because the you're just putting in an equation, right?
Yeah.
So your formula is going to have b squared in there. So now I just take this and plug it in over here. So that would give me x minus 0 squared over 400 over 21 plus y minus 0 squared over 25 equals. Okay, why can I not leave my answer like that? Fraction of the fraction. So to get rid of that, that just comes to the top. This is the only time you will have numbers on top in your final answer, is because it doesn't divide perfect.